When entering a villa that belongs to a Swiss maison founded in 1791, one naturally expects to find history made under one roof. Today we are at the Girard-Perregaux villa, which showcases the brand's 235 years of heritage, technical achievements and some of its most iconic timepieces. For instance, the Esmeralda, the tourbillon under 3 golden bridges, and the legendary Laureato, the timepiece that celebrated its 50th anniversary. So yes, the Laureato is a big thing, because it's the only watch with an integrated bracelet launched in 1975, designed, crafted and powered entirely in its manufacture.
Indeed, 70s were a pivotal time. Wedge-shaped Ferraris, futuristic modular furniture, NASA just got back from the moon. An era of bold experimentation and new design aesthetics. That movement found strong roots in Italy, where architecture and style merged with a sense of elegance. In that context, the Laureato appeared with its unmistakable Italian flair, bold yet refined. Instead of following trends, it defined its own path, guided by a pure design philosophy.
What has always struck me about the Laureato is how the evolution has been guided by continuity rather than change. Every decade brought subtle refinements, from quartz to mechanical calibres, influential case designs, to the bolder interpretations of recent years. Yet the essence has remained true to itself. Would you say that Laureato has acquired appeal?
That's exactly what Laureato is about. It's composed, quietly different, and it whispers luxury. Girard-Perregaux has always moved forward through refinement and innovation, never revolution for the sake of it. Its design language comes from structural clarity, technical precision, and near-obsessive attention to detail.
Today, watch purists closely follow how watchmakers develop and protect signature elements of their timepieces. So how do you keep high standards while pushing the boundaries for an icon like the Laureato?
At Girard-Perregaux, the way we push boundaries is really rooted in something very rare today. We are both a manufacturer of design and a manufacturer of movement. We create our own calibers, we draw our own lines, we don't need to look outside for expertise. That independence gives us the freedom to innovate responsibly, without compromising what defines the Laureato.
Over the decades, the Laureato has carried more than 25 calibers, including several in-house movements that continue to power the watch today.
Actually, we have been producing movements since our founding in 1791. But when quartz reshaped the watch industry in the 70s, Girard-Perregaux chose to embrace this innovation too. In 1971, we even established the universal quartz frequency, which is still the global standard today. By 1977, we held 83% of all Swiss quartz chronometers, and we eventually equipped the Laureato with its own in-house quartz caliber. In the 80s, we pushed quartz further, creating solar, lunar, and terrestrial equation of time, all finished with the same craftsmanship that defines Girard-Perregaux.
Recently, the game has been taken to a new level with the in-house caliber 4800 that sits in the Laureato 50. It has a silicium escapement, a rotor running on ceramic balling, and a variable inertia balance. All under one roof, which makes it really special, and that's just the start. The new Laureato 3 gold bridges features another premier caliber, the GP9620.
The only fact that there are 418 angles, including 362 inward angles, all finished entirely by hand, say everything about the brand's level of craftsmanship.
Every time I handle a Laureato, I get the feeling it's not trying to be the loudest watch in the room, but it seems very sure of itself. Sometimes I even wonder if this is the greatest strength, or maybe even a challenge in a market where noise seems to be a currency.
And I think you're right, Christian. In fact, the Laureato is meant to express, not to impress. A collector once told me the Laureato is whispered luxury, and I think he was onto something. Its strength is in proportion, in balance, and don't forget, it's the result of thoughtful work from the teams behind it. And of course, Christian, longevity matters too.
Absolutely. I mean, 50 years is a long time to remain relevant, but you continue to innovate through new calibers, through new techniques from one generation to another.
And I will even say that the new Laureato tourbillon 3 gold bridges is more than a vision of horlogerie. It's a vision of in-house craftsmanship. It's a vision of architecture. It's a vision of uncompromising finishes. This is our commitment for the next 50 years.
Okay, but can you give me 2 words on that future?
Very easy, modernity and soul. Our main goal remains the same, to preserve the first integrated watch manufacturer in the history, which we are since 1791. Moving forward, we want to incarnate horlogerie with honesty, pride, and of course, modernity.
Girard-Perregaux, the great Swiss maison, is rich in horological storytelling, and the Laureato stands out as one of the most iconic chapters. Half a century later, the spotlight shines brighter than ever on this legend, a timepiece designed, crafted, and produced entirely in-house. A watch that has always been ahead of its time and never out of place.